I know how overwhelming it can feel when you're entering LPs, managing LPs. It can feel like there's so much information. In today's video, I wanted to simplify that, give you the step-by-step of how to enter an LP, manage that LP, how to think about it while you're in position, in range, out of range, to the upside, to the downside. And as a bonus for you being a subscriber, we have created a bit of a digital checklist that you can follow step-by-step. I am making this free. In the comments at any moment, just leave guide and we'll send you a link to this concentrated liquidity guide. LPing can be extremely profitable, but you can get wrecked very quickly if you don't know what you're doing. Remember, the money is made on the entry. The money is made on the buy, not the sell, not the exit. If you enter strategically, you'll do well. If you enter no strategy just because, you can get wrecked very, very quickly. Plus, you want to hedge the downside, meaning you just want to protect the downside. If the market dumps, you want to be protected. This guide is going to help you through it. Now, first thing I need you to understand is the pool types. You've got stable pool type, USDC, USDT, DAI, USDC. Obviously, there's no impermanent loss, but fees are typically very low, but you can still squeeze out 5, 6, 8. I've seen 12% stable pools. Then you've got your blue chip or your kind of major assets, ETH, USDC, BTC, USDT. That's the world that we play in. We don't touch the volatile assets. So of course you got more volume, more fees, but of course you have risk of impermanent loss, so you have to enter these strategically. Then you have volatile, which we typically stay out of. That would be like ETH ARB, SOL bonk. Sure, you can earn 800% APY for about 10 minutes, earn $20 in fees, but lock in $200 of impermanent loss. Typically not worth it. And then you have your fee tiers, which you'll typically notice like the 0.3% fee tier is typically the most common. Now, and again, just leave guide below and we'll send you this because I want you to follow this every time you're entering a position. We want you to win. So before you enter, remember, check for TVL. We look for at least $1 million in TVL, at least. You want there to actually be liquidity in that pool. 2, you're looking for 24-hour volume. And 3, you're looking for volume to total value locked. So if I go onto DeFi Buddy, I can see that there's $113 million of total value locked in this pool on Uniswap, $170 million of volume. Now, if I go into Simulate, which I'll show you how to do this in a second, you can see this is the volume on a daily basis, $39 million of volume on this pool, USDC being sold for ETH or ETH being sold for USDC. How awesome is that? In a decentralized way, with us being the market makers, us getting paid the fees. So let's just take that and put it over here for a second. Then you need to understand impermanent loss. This is why most liquidity providers lose money. When you enter an LP, the pool automatically is rebalancing your tokens as prices change. We'll simulate that in a second here. You need to know what your impermanent loss will be. And this becomes even more important if you are looking to hedge your positions, which we'll cover in a few minutes here. Now, luckily, DeFi Buddy also has an impermanent loss calculator. I highly recommend playing with this for 10 or 15 minutes today. Go over to defibuddy.io or just go over to the tools section and play with this impermanent loss calculator. If the current price of ETH is 3,000, but the future price of ETH is going to be 280, and you've entered a position of, a 20% wide range, you can start calculating what your actual impermanent loss would be. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this future price at the bottom of this range just for fun here. So I'm going to go 2708. And what we ultimately want to calculate is, yes, there's impermanent loss, which this is comparing it to if I would have just held, but we also want to calculate what our pool will be worth at the bottom of that range. So if we do open a hedge, we would want our hedge to be in profit at $75 to cancel out any potential impermanent loss, and we're earning fees the whole time. And we'll cover that in a second, but you need to understand impermanent loss. Now, on this guide, we also built a bit of a simulator so you can kind of see it real time. Now, these aren't exact numbers, but this is meant to just be a bit of a teaching tool. So I'm going to pause this, and again, get this guide and play with this. You will understand it very quickly. Let's reset. So at the middle of my rate, let's just say I entered this position and I had a range of 2,800, 3,600. Just for this example, I have $10,000 in my position, 1.367 ETH and 5,563 USDC, just for this example. Now let's run this simulator. You can see the price of ETH is going up, hence my position value is going up, plus I'm earning fees. Now what happens if the price starts moving lower? I'm going to click this button and it'll start simulating. You can see that the price of ETH is moving lower. You can click this a few times and you can see that my position value is dropping because I am holding more and more ETH, and ETH is losing value. Now you can just hit 5x and play with this. Now watch this. I'm earning fees, I'm earning fees, I'm earning fees. But what if the price keeps dumping? I stop earning fees. When I'm out of range, my position value will keep going down because I'm 100% in ETH. Now what if the price starts pumping? Well, I start moving more and more into USDC. My pool value is going up. I'm earning fees, earning fees, earning fees. Once I'm out of range on the upper end, you'll see, let's pump the price here. You'll see that my position value is no longer increasing because I'm holding all USDC. This is important to understand. Play with this for a while just so you can understand the dynamics of your LP. So before you put actual capital up, play with this because this will simulate it. Plus you'll get a bit of an education of like what's actually happening when your range is moving. Study this. So just to backtrack, you're gonna have to choose your pool. If you go over to DeFi Buddy, you can go over to LPs, you can see a ton of opportunities. Stick to the ETH stables and the BTC stables. Next up, you're going to have to set your range. We'll call tight range from like 5% to 15%, wide range to like 20 to 50%, and kind of between 15 to 20%. You're kind of in between the two. When you're first starting out, I would set wide ranges, 20, 30, 40%. I'd stick to ETH stables. And just know, you can always start wider and trim in your positions if you need to. Now, before you actually commit to a position, you can use our simulator. That's on DeFi Buddy as well. Again, all the links are on this guide, so just let me know if you want the guide. We'll send it to you, no email needed. And once you're inside, you can really start playing with your range. So DeFi Buddy is free. Again, we want to build tools to just help you become a better investor, and you can backtest. You can see the volume history. You can see liquidity distribution. And let's say you want to enter with $10,000. You can play with the ranges and get a fairly accurate estimation of the actual fees you'd be collecting. So again, take a beat, play with that. And finally, you're going to want to hedge your position. And all we're doing here is if I'm wrong, if price dumps, because you're naturally long when you enter an LP. But if price dumps and my position starts losing value, I want to hedge against that loss and be in profit on my shorts so I can recoup that impermanent loss when I rebalance. Now, the great part about that is, of course, we have a calculator for that as well. So let's just say you found your position, you have a wrapped ETH USDC position, which obviously I'm a big fan of. I've got almost over $1,000 and it's been 5 days out of just 2 positions here. What you would do is you would head on over to our hedging calculator. You'd enter your amount, you'd enter your range. Let's just call it -5.5 just for simplicity's sake. You'd continue to hedge strategy. And I like the below range protection. I really see this as an insurance policy. And again, I'm going to make a series, like an educational series. We're really designing a free course here on YouTube. So this is kind of the high level overview of that free course. If you'd love to keep seeing videos like this, like educational videos to help you step by step, do let me know in the comments. But on that $10,000 position at the bottom of my range, I want to make sure that I'm protected against $373 of impermanent loss if I chose to close my position at the bottom of my range. My hedge over on GMX or Hyperliquid would have to make me $373. So again, I wanted to create this tool for you to just play with these tools, try all this out, get it right on paper. Don't just enter positions. Again, there's a lot of strategy that goes into this. It's not just, oh, this is giving me 50%. Let me just enter it. Yay, I'm earning money, but I don't know what to do or manage my position. And then we just created this little checklist, especially if you're a little bit newer to this. I started flying planes last year and like everything is a checklist, because if you miss one thing on the checklist, it might not wreck you, you might not die, but if something goes wrong, it ain't gonna be good. So you've researched the pool, the TVL, you understand the IL, you accept the risk, and you understand how much IL you could lock in at the bottom of your range. You've selected your range based on pair volatility, you've picked a hedging strategy, and you have your exit rules defined. When I'm in this much profit, or if ETH drops here, or if this happens or that happens. And then you also want to define your exit. We created this, and this might be helpful to you. Every time you're about to enter a position, when are you going to exit? If impermanent loss is this, what are you going to do? If fees earn this, what are you going to do? If you're out of range for X amount of days, what are you going to do? How many days are you willing to be out of range for? And I highly recommend that you have at least 2 positions spread across blue chip assets. So you can enter all this data here and then copy to your notes and just save it. So when you enter a position, you can save it to your notes. Now the really cool thing is DeFi Buddy will help you track your positions. We do have a portfolio tracker, and you can use that to actually track your positions. Really hope that helps. Do comment the word guide below. I'll make sure to send you this link. It's going to have a ton of links that'll link you out to other tools. There's a ton of free value in here. Just commit the time to the education. I can't stress that enough. It's what we do in the Underdog Investor Group. It's what we're doing with clients all day long. Like, this is our realm. This is our world. We didn't invent DeFi, but we definitely wrote the book on it. And we'd love to support you in any way, shape, or form, any way we can. We are creating a suite of some really awesome tools, so do stay tuned for that. If there's anything else we can do, do let me know in the comments. And if you'd like to see more of these kind of videos in a series, do let me know. With that said, happy yield farming. Set your rules, stick to your rules, you will be successful. And with that said, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.